Hello. How you doing over here?
I'm doing fantastic. Woo!
Wow. I love it. I love the energy. I guess you have to have the energy when you're in like high ocean sea battles, right? You have to have the crazy energy. Is that how that works?
You got to. I'm the admiral. If I'm not charismatic, no one will follow my lead.
Exactly. You gotta have the charisma. You gotta have the confidence. You gotta have the skill and the hyperness and the hot anime look. You know, like that's obviously every admiral has to have that, right? Right?
Of course, you gotta have the fit.
Gotta have the fit. You gotta have all the style. You gotta go for all the good stuff. You gotta 100%. See, the squirrel is here. The squirrel, you're a squirrel now?
I'm not a squirrel. I'm a red panda, not a squirrel.
Oh. Someone in chat was calling you a red panda.
That's right. I'm a red panda. No squirrels allowed.
These are words. Don't lie. Oh, whoa. Hello. Good to see you. We have been in sea battles. Have you guys done sea battles in a while? You guys done sea battles? You can't throw balls at your face. No balls in my face.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that either. You should make a 5K redeem for hat stealing for interviews. No! He was trying to steal my hat. Have you ever had chat trying to steal your hat?
Normally they want to take my hat, but I said no, it's glued onto my hair.
No, I need to try that. That just sounds like a good idea. I might have to try that. Try to steal my hat too. Next time. I'll think about it. But bullies according to Admiral. Oh, chat is bullying you guys? Chat is bullying? Is chat bullying you?
Me. Why do they bully me? I don't understand.
I know. You're supposed to instill confidence and charisma and leadership. How are they bullying you?
I'm saying I couldn't tell you. I don't know why.
I see. Well, let's see you super glue your hat to your head in real life. Oh yeah, maybe subathon goal. Subathon. Yeah. We're bullied out of love. See, it's out of love. Nothing wrong with that. I think it works out. I think that's good. It's good. Cool. Well, with that said, hello everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week we have a very special guest for you, the Miss Admiral over here. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who they are?
My name is Admiral Trina, sailor of the seven seas. Woo! I am on the USS Dewhart, and the fleet is my recruits. That's what I call my fans. I do voice acting stuff. I do comics. I do video dubbings and all that. I like to sing too, so I sing some original songs, some cover songs, and now I'm gonna be an idol sailor. Woohoo!
Idol sailor. Oh, I see. I like it. That's so cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. You know. I think that's so cool. Apparently there's some fan art of you with your hat art for certain cosplays. I guess you do also do some cosplays as well.
I like to cosplay too. It's fun.
I like that. Well, you know, that's always fun too. I always like doing those kind of things. I would like to see other people do that kind of things. I don't personally do that kind of stuff, but it's still really cool to see. It's really cool to see. Cool. I like it. Agreed. But not squirrel though. Why haven't you cosplayed as a squirrel? The world wants to know. Why no a squirrel?
Squirrel, that's why.
Oh, no, I guess you're not a squirrel. You are more of a human VTuber. Not much of those are out there. It seems like that's more of a rarity than it is before.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of animal VTubers, but I'm a human, but I can transform sometimes to a red panda too.
Oh, true. You can be a red panda. I love it. Well, red pandas are adorable. They're very cute, you know. Human VTubers that rare. Of all the VTubers, I've interviewed over 200 VTubers on my show for the past 4 years. And to tell you the truth, there's not many human VTubers out there. They kind of are all either like a mystic or magical animal-like, you know? There's like demons and dragons and zombies and spirits and cats, dogs, wolves, like any animal you can think of. There's an animal for that. 100%. But not really many. Just
anime animals because animals are so cute, right? That's why.
No, but you don't have to be a cute animal to be a VTuber, right?
You can be anything. You could be a banana if you want to.
True. That's true. You can be a banana. Actually, there's actually a lemon VTuber that I'll be interviewing next week. So yeah, you can be anything.
The lemon I know him too.
Yeah, Big Papa Lemon. Yep, he's coming on my show. I'm looking forward to getting to know him. He's actually a really cool guy. He seems like a really cool person. Looking forward. Squirrel Emerald Trina. The saluting you. The saluting.
Don't salute me as a squirrel. No, denied.
Okay. Denied. I love Tony the Mighty. I think you need a transformation cutaway or transition whenever it's called. I know, right? Whenever you call like a red panda, you go. You have that cutaway. Yeah, exactly. You gotta have the sound effects in it. It also wouldn't work. Obviously, right?
Yeah, exactly.
True. 100%. Well, for those who never come to one of my shows before, this is a fun little talk show we like to host where we'll be asking 15 questions to a lovely guest here. These questions are going to go into how they first got started, some career opportunities, some things they like to stream, the VTuber designs, and fun facts about them. So sit back, relax, enjoy your amazing seafood on the dock, wherever you guys are located, on the ship, I'm guessing, the USS... What's it called again? Dual Heart. Yes, the SS is Dual Heart. I hope you guys enjoy your time out there. Hope you guys don't get too seasick. Hopefully don't get too seasick. And I hope you enjoyed the show. It's been good. On the boardwalk. Yes, the boardwalk. Also, love your setup, Trick. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's very mean. Like, if anyone asks the kind of things I like, all I have to do is just really just...
Wow.
It's really easy. I don't have to worry about anything. And then you guys can zoom in and be like, is that what I think it is? So you made the assortment of anime you like. A very many assortment of anime I like. Anime, video games, that's literally my shtick. And VTubers. I also like to interact with VTubers too. So it's really cool. But let's get started with the first. VTubers are awesome. I like VTubers. VTubers are really cool. I like them all. I think they are a really cool idea, and I think other people should definitely consider doing it, because I just like the idea of like having an avatar represent you while you're in the giant magical space of the internet. You know, it's kind of nice to have something represent you. And I think VTubers is like a step towards that. You know, like yeah, it's mostly just for like idling, VTubing and stuff like that. But I feel like one day in the future, where like the internet becomes like the mainstream of everything and you do everything on the internet, kind of like Ready Player One, it'd be cool to have like your own avatar represent you. You know what I mean?
That's the best part. You can be whoever you want to be.
Be whoever you want to be. Exactly. VTubers is awesome. I do want to try, but I don't know how to start, and schedule wise, it's hard to make. Well, hey, welcome to the show. This is actually a good way, an opportunity for you to maybe write some notes. Maybe this will help you get into VTubing, because we talk a lot about the steps on how do you become a VTuber and all the things you kind of want to look into when it comes to VTubing. So yeah, sit back, relax, have your notepad out, and you might learn a couple things. It'll be cool. But first question is from Corin, who actually has a spin the wheel redeem, which I actually didn't mention this to you, but we actually do have a spin the wheel, which chat can redeem, and a random question will pop up and you will have to ask it. These are just random fun questions to ask. They're not really going to go into any serious topics unless some other things. And yes, you do hear a Star Rail theme. I have a lot of video game like chill music in the background. You'll see it on that little bottom right there. So maybe you guys can guess all the different music I have on it. All of it is video game theme, pretty much all of it. There might be some anime songs in there, but most of it is VTuber theme. So you might have to check out. Natsu, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. He's like, oh, you have good taste in music. I'm gonna follow you. I do appreciate it.
So you should have good taste in music.
I should have good taste in music, because I have to check out some of your music too. So I'll have to check it out. But let's get to the first question of the night from Corin, who is also an idol VTuber, and he looks like a pirate. So I feel like you and Corin might actually should meet. You know, one's a pirate, one's a ship captain.
Yeah, we would get along.
Yeah, Corin, guys, come on. Potential collab. Favorite joke. Do you have a favorite joke in mind?
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Milk?
Ground beef.
That's a good one. I thought you would do like a ship one. You know, ship.
Yeah, you said my favorite. That's my favorite right there.
True. You know what? You're right. You got me there. I like this one. That's a good one. I actually have a very funny one, and it's very circus theme. You want to hear mine?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
All right. So here's mine, guys. Have you heard what happened to the circus fire?
No, what happened?
It was intense.
I get it. I get it.
I love it so much. It's so great. It's so, this is the right amount of dad joke-ish. It just fits so well. It fits so well.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, let's get into one of my favorite questions. Nope. Behaving. Nope. Behaving. We don't behave here. We're literally a human gamer nerd talking to a anime girl on the internet. How are we behaving? There's no behaving here. We don't behave.
Behaving.
Nah. And then we go on mischiefs, mayhem, and chaos. That's what we do here on the show. All the chaos. Okay. Bully Trina on her interview. Whoa, wow. Just bullying all the...
No bully.
Yeah, no bullying. Exactly. Well, let's get to my first question of the night, which is the best way to start off any interview, because it starts off how you got started in the first place. Why and when did you want to get into streaming?
With streaming, 2020 when everybody was at home, and I was like, okay, I'm looking on the internet watching some live streams, and then I saw some anime girls, Kizuna. She was VTubing and doing streams and making song covers, and I was like, I want to do that too. That sounds so awesome, so amazing, right? And then I was like, this is gonna happen. I want to be a cute little anime girl on the internet. Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, of course. Everyone wants to be a cute anime girl. Come on, guys, right?
Exactly, right, yeah. right. And so I was like, I liked watching them, and I was like, she was like basically the mother of all VTubers, like the start of all VTubing. And I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a cute little anime on the internet too. And so that's how it started. I started streaming without a model. I think I just used like a picture or like no camera, because I was using like laptop microphone, like never started before. And I was, I just wanted to try it out. So that's what I did. And here we are like 4 years later. Here we are still VTubing, still streaming to this day. So I love it. Yeah.
That's so
that's
cool.
That's my little story.
Oh, well, I like that because you start off with no camera, just a small little thing. And as time goes on, as you enjoy your streaming, you actually start investing in your model and your creation. You have some really cool art of you too. I've been looking around, and it seems like you have some really good art of you too. So like you slowly build up, and that's kind of what you want to do as a upcoming streamer and a VTuber. Is that you guys don't be afraid to just start streaming right off the bat with just maybe a PNG or nothing at all. Just see how you like it. You probably won't be streaming to too many people, most likely. But it's a good experience to try. And as time goes on, you start enjoying it, you start having fun with it, start maybe get some people here and there to come by and check you out. Then you slowly start putting in more investment in your streams. Maybe put a good overlay, maybe get like a PNG model or even an actual VTuber model. And as time goes on, you get more and more invested. You get a little more and more friends and more people to check you out. And then you be more consistent. That's the main thing you guys have to do. Be consistent and keep on improving your work, and that's usually what gets you to where you are today.
Correct. Remember, just start now. It doesn't matter about spending all your money on expensive equipment. Start today with what you have if you want to try it.
Yeah, just have fun. Just enjoy yourself. Play a game that you'd like to play and stream it, and just have fun with it and see how it goes. Who knows? People might just fall like in love with you just by the way you talk, your humor, the way you play video games. Might have some interesting wits and stuff like that. Have some fun with it. Do it. Go for it.
Correct. I agree 100%.
Exactly. Personally, I prefer to be a dashing anime man myself. Hey, you can be whoever you want. That's the great thing about VTubing. You can be whatever you want. You don't have to actually be a guy. You can be a girl. You can be a lizard. You can be a dragon. You can be God himself. You can be whoever you want to be. It doesn't matter. You just have fun. As long as you have fun enjoying yourself, it doesn't matter.
That's right. Absolutely. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want to be. And so you don't want to be a woman as a man on stream. I like to be whoever I want to be. And I am crossed between two people. I'm myself, a weeb nerd who likes to talk to people about video games and VTuber stuff. But then also, I got this mask right here, which I didn't know was going to be a curse mask. And as time went on, all the different VTubers started putting cursed energy into that mask, and it manifested into a VTuber itself. And now I'm cursed with this trickster demon who's now going to be streaming more often than not, and it forces me to do more of these VTuber interviews to get some power. But that's my choice, right? It's totally my choice. Holy
correct. It's your choice.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah, it does still trip me up that there's a lot of prepping that needs to get started that can be intimidating. Yeah, but I think what you need to do is, like, there's a lot of prepping that involves, but if you just narrowed it down to the very simple steps, you should be able to do it. Really, the first step of all of this is literally just getting a name. If you have a name that you like, then start putting that name in all your social medias. You know, put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on Twitch, and just make sure it's still there. And as you put all your stuff onto it, then you start thinking of an idea, something that you like, maybe like an icon or an image that you like to go for, and then find out what kind of games you want to stream. And then all the rest of the stuff will just come into place. You know, it might be, if you think of it as a whole, yeah, it's very intimidating because all the stuff. But if you just do one by one by one, you'd be surprised how much you can like blow over pretty quickly.
Exactly, correct.
Like for you, how did you start with the Emerald Marble? Like, why did you get into the ship kind of things?
Well, you want to know my origin story? I'll tell you what happened, right? When I was a baby sailor, I would say maybe a few years ago, or long years ago, I enlisted into the United States Navy, and that's what happened. I served my country on the daily, and then I became the Admiral herself, and I brought my VTubing into it.
Wow. Did you say that you like started when you were a baby?
I would say, not baby, young adult.
Okay, I was gonna be like, wow, Navy's a little bit more lax on their hiring process than they used to do. I thought you had to go through a lot of roles, but I guess they just get cute anime girls. Like, yeah, you can just go in. You just go in. You don't have to worry about it. You a baby? Yeah, you just go in. Just go in. It'll be good. But yeah, no, I like it. You know, you served your Navy ship. That's probably a lot of gruesome, treacherous fighting you have to deal with. But look at you now. Now you are captain of your own ship. I think that's cool.
Correct.
I like it. You can, yeah. So I can be anime Jesus. You can be whatever you want. Whatever you want. Trickster, guns, wards, I couldn't pronounce all those words, so I apologize. Spelling is not my forte, so hopefully you said trickster and you were just really excited. So that's my guess. If you know Devil May Cry, then you know. I do know Devil May Cry. Trickster, you know, it's just really cool. Well, Marines didn't have a base enrollment age until the Second World War. So hey, maybe you could have been a baby going into the Navy, you know? Baby in the Navy. Baby in the Navy. That's what we should be having. That's your origin story now. Baby in the Navy. Baby in the Navy.
Baby in the Navy.
Yeah, it kind of rolls off the tongue. Kind of like that. Cool. Well, let's get to the next question. That is, what do you like the most about being a VTuber content creator?
It's fun to be a VTuber because, again, you can be whoever you want to be. If you want to wear your pajamas, you can wear your pajamas. You don't have to get ready. All you have to do is open VTube Studio, and there you go. You're ready to start streaming. It's that simple.
That's simple, 100%.
If you want, you can also change your VTuber, and you can rebrand if you want to as well.
Exactly. Like again, do whatever you want. And the cool thing about rebranding is that your talent and your voice could be transferable to whatever you do. You could be like a super famous VTuber one day and just an average Joe the next day, you know, and you can start all over. You know, if you think it's too crazy to do something, just do something else. Or say if you started something and you just didn't like the feel of it and it's not getting a lot of traction, don't be afraid to just throw it away and try something new. You know, it's really good. Hi, Magical. Great to see you. Hello. She's the one that actually introduced me to you, actually. She's the one that recommended you to come on my show, which I really appreciate. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Misa.
Thank you, Misa. I appreciate you. Yes, Natsu, I do know that the switch between Trickster on Devil May Cry, it's really cool. I haven't played the game in a while, but I do remember that. And it's okay you're late. It's okay. We all love you. Did someone feed Twina after midnight? Oh, we didn't feed you. Did we feed you?
Need to eat. You need to feed me.
I don't have any food with me. I don't have anything.
Oh, no food.
Okay. So I do have one thing. Okay, I do have one thing. I can get you this. Okay. All right. Stand still. Okay. Ready for it. This is the only thing I have for you. Okay. And open wide.
Okay.
Open wide. Cheese. That's the best I can do. Yeah, that's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. Yeah, I can put it in your mouth right there.
Thank you.
No problem. Of course. This is the best I could do. Yes, Kraft cheese. The best I could do. If I knew you were hungry, I would have a buffet. I do actually have I do actually have a soda. Oop. I have a soda.
Soda.
Yeah. I have some things. I treat my guests well, guys. I treat them very well. Well, don't say that I don't. I always give them all their amenities. This is, it's just can't afford really much other than one slice of cheese and a seltzer water. That's pretty much all I can afford for your food. So sorry. Pretty sure you get all the best seafood on the ship, but I can't afford all that.
It's okay. I will eat it for you.
All right. One of the greatest things in the universe is cheese. I agree. I know Trina is a red panda because a WoW reminds me. She reminds you, yes, 100%. She also reminds us that she's not a squirrel. Not a squirrel.
Not a squirrel. Red panda.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta remember, guys, it's a red panda. 100%. Now, as a VTuber content creator, you have done a lot of different kind of content. Now, one of it is obviously streaming. You do a lot of streaming, a lot of video game things. But here's the thing I really want to talk to you and everyone else about. You also are a professional voice actress. You want to get into a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So even before streaming, I was doing voice acting, and I was like, I want to do it. I want to be a voice actor. I want to voice the character. When I was a baby sailor, I was watching Pokemon, Digimon, Saturday morning cartoons. And I was like, yeah, that's so cool. There's somebody behind the voice. And now, I started doing it when I was like a little baby teenager, and I was like, this is gonna happen. So I started auditioning online and stuff, and really, really happy that I was able to actually years later make my dream come true and voice an actual anime character. Yay!
Hey, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you finally were able to do it. It was that one with the antler, right? What was it called again?
Yep. Nokotan.
Nokotan. Yeah. What's some of your favorite lines from that?
Give me the cracker, Koshitan.
Oh, that's so adorable, For those who don't know who that is, we're going to get a picture on here of the character. I wish this would filter it, the most recent stuff. Let me see, I can find a better video. Because you actually have a picture of the character right there too.
Yeah, Nokotan right there.
Nokotan. So I never saw the anime. It looked really adorable, but I never saw the anime. But what I did see is the intro. The intro is really, really popular. With the kind of thing. Let me go see. I probably should have prepped this a lot easier than I did, but I did not. Alright. Hold on. There you go. This is the girl you voiced, right?
Yep, that's.
So, do you guys recognize this lovely lady right here? With antlers? This was cool, right? This was probably a really cool thing that you were able to voice this very famous character, How was that? How did that go? We'll start with that. How did that go? With you getting this role? Did you audition? Did you choose what you want? And what was like actually doing the voice acting?
They asked me, the company asked me to send a dubbing sample, so I sent them previous dubbing samples that I did, and then they said, okay, great, so now sign up for this website, and I'm like, huh, that's kind of sketchy.
Oh yeah, it's a little sketchy, boy.
And I was like, okay, question mark, but it was actually legit. And then they made me sign an NDA, and I didn't even know what character or what show was gonna be. And they're like, okay, you're gonna voice this deer girl. I was like, okay, cool.
Just deer girl, just a random deer girl. Love that.
Yeah, and that's how it happened.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I'm guessing you didn't go into like a studio. You probably did all the voicing at your house, maybe? Or did you go into like actual studio?
I did it at my house in my vocal booth.
Oh, nice. I'm guessing a vocal booth is definitely really important to have as a voice actress. You know, you really can't just have like a random mic or use your phone to just record a couple things. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's very important to have good quality, good environment, good microphone for doing official work like this.
Oh, that's so cool. That's cool. Well, hey, it worked out very well. It's actually a pretty popular anime, and people really liked it. So that's really cool.
Definitely, and we actually sang the opening all together.
Oh, you did the opening?
Voice actors.
How did that?
English.
Can you sing a little bit of it? Because I just love the song. It's so adorable. It's so great. I love it. Oh my god, that's so cool. I mean, I'm pretty starstruck a little bit because you're able to do something so cool. I love that. So cool.
Too. I'm so happy to voice anime.
Nah, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. So, as a indie, when you start out as an indie to get into like a role like this, what was the steps? Like, how did you get into voice acting? What does someone want to do to get into voice acting, and the steps they have to take, and what they have to pretty much do to get to a point where you are at right now?
Well, number one, you start auditioning now. Again, just like streaming, you don't have to have the best equipment as long as you try to soundproof your environment. Honestly, you can literally record with a quilt or a very large blanket over your head, and that'll help soundproof your environment. And start auditioning online. There's so many websites that you can use, like Casting Call Club, Voice Acting Club. There's an XVA retweets that you can find auditions for. So many places. Just start today.
Start today. Start now. And as time goes on, I'm guessing you need to get a demo reel out, right? And you post that online of all the kind of voices you can do. And then as you do more of these voices, then do you have to reach out to an agent, or do you wait until they find you?
Well, you don't have to audition with a demo reel first. So you just start auditioning without a demo reel, and then once you get some practice, then I would say then get a demo reel once you're ready for it, right?
I'm pretty sure it's easy to find out examples of what other demo reels are out there, or so you'd be able to like kind of do one yourself, right?
Correct. Like you can, if you go on YouTube, you can find other people's demo reels and be like, oh, okay, that sounds good. You hear what they do too.
I like it. It seems pretty simple. All you have to do is just practice. Make sure you get your voices down. Then as you get confident, you start actually throwing out as many applications online as possible, trying to get into some spots for voice acting, just to get your feelers in. And then as time goes on, you get more confident, you actually start making a demo reel, and then people start reaching out to you for stuff. Does that sound right?
That's right. Absolutely.
How long have you been voice acting for?
I think it's been 12 years. I think
12 years? Holy frick. You've been starting for a while. Wow.
Yeah,
40 years.
Tony's not.
It's not 40 years. 12 years.
Not 40.
I love it. What was Chad was saying? I love how Moi Moi is writing it down. It's like, write that down. Yep, I can definitely see that. Definitely writing that down.
Yeah.
Definitely write that down. 1,000. Natsu. What do you mean Natsu? She's not 1,000 years old. If you're 1,000 years old, wow, you look great. Look, whatever you do with your skin, I need to know the secret. I'm trying to do that with my skin, but I live in like 100-degree weather and desert life, so it's really hot here. So I need to get your skin routine. She's 1,000 years old. That's pretty impressive.
Don't worry, I'm not 1,000 years old.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. She has other Cubans fans and Genius and one other. Oh, I see. If Trina was a domestic Japanese and said 40, I could believe it. They have incredible diet over there. Incredible. Remember, we do this out of love. Studio, you voice this random anime character who's definitely not the main characters who could be evil. Studio was like, oh, looks fun. I'm down to voice. You know, that's pretty much how it is.
Down to voice it?
I know. It's kind of interesting to think about it because if you're a voice actress or a voice actor, sometimes you're just given roles of random characters. You don't even know anything about it. It's like, hey, this person right here, voice them. Here's your lines. And you're just like, okay, here's my voice. I'll just do these. And then you don't find out till later that this character is like a beloved on the internet. Everyone loves him. And you're like, oh, I did that voice. And it was like, what? It was like kind of cool. Kind of cool to think about that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wow, I don't know anything about it, but I'll do it. Yeah.
Do you watch your own anime, or is it seems kind of weird to watch your own like work?
Oh, it's so cool. I was one of the ones every week when they release the anime, I would watch the episode.
I'm seeing the popcorn. Like, I did that part. Oh my god.
Yeah, I did that.
Have you ever thought about doing like a watch-a-thon with your community of like each and every episode and just like kind of give you background? Like, oh yeah, when they asked me to do this voice part, I had to like do this random thing to give me in character or something like that.
Oh yeah, so like I'm actually gonna do like a watch party. I'm doing like a anime. I'm not an anime convention, but a convention, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna be doing a watch party with the people who attend that panel. So yeah, I'm gonna give backstories about that.
Ah, that's so cool. That's so cool. Well, you guys better go check it out. Hopefully it gets on YouTube so you guys can watch it out later as well if you couldn't make it.
Yeah, that'll be streamed.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd love to see that. Let's see that. I'm looking at your other IMDb stuff, and you worked on a lot of different kind of stuff. Let me see. A lot of it, yeah, that's my dear friend, Nokotan. Yeah, that's this lovely lady right here, I'm guessing. The 3 Minute of Midnight, the Spectre Desire. That sounds like cool. Is that a video game? Oh,
A video game on Steam.
oh, Spectre Desire. That sounds cool. That's cool. Let's see. The Legend of Alma, an idol RPG. So you do not only just video game. I mean, not just anime. You also do video game voice acting too, huh?
Yep, that's right.
I love it. I love it. It's the Mythic Girls Suicide Squad. You did Suicide Squad? Is that the? Oh wait, that's the mature one with like Harley Quinn, right?
Yep, that's right.
Who do you do in that one?
It says on the IMDb the character that I do.
Ah, the Copperhead. Is that what it is?
Yep, Copperhead.
I like that. You in Gray? You in Punishing Gray Raven, which is also a really cool thing. I like that.
Vera.
Vera. That's so cool. That's just really cool, And you also in Dragon Ball. That's a pretty honor. That's a pretty big honor right there. You're in the Dragon Ball series.
Yeah, for Masako. It was really fun to do.
I bet. Anything else I recognize? There's a lot of anime on here. Like, this goes through all these kind of stuff. A lot of video games too. You put a lot of good work into it. I love it.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm just scrolling down. You also voiced a Pokemon Generations Abridged. You did like some abridged stuff. Okay, that's really cool. Nice. I like that. This is literally one that says "Seduce Me." You actually do a "Seduce Me" one. Whoa. See how it is.
Game 2.
Ah, love it. And you have some new ones coming out. That's gonna be coming out pretty soon. The Book of O, Kong versus Mega. Like, is that like a chicken? Mega chicken?
Chicken.
Okay, cool. Sure. And Little Mermaid versus Mega Jaws. You guys are doing. Are you voicing that right now? You will be the Little Mermaid and you versus Mega Chicken. Oh no, Mega Jaws. Sorry.
Yeah, are you ready for that? I can't wait till it releases.
That's gonna be crazy. I bet you have some really cool voices on that one. I like that. Any tips you want to throw out for people who would like to get into voice acting?
Yeah, absolutely. So I know a lot of people want to focus on doing different voices as a voice actor, but don't worry. The first thing you should work on is working on your acting, because some voice actors only use one voice, right? And they're iconic, right? So I would say just focus on your acting. You can take classes, you can teach yourself on YouTube, watch videos, keep auditioning, and then you'll get roles and you'll get live direction sessions from clients. So yeah, just focus on that first, and then after that you can focus on doing more voices.
I love that. That's so cool. I think this is actually really nice. Daniel Day Lewis. Moi Moi actually has a nice question. Moi Moi is also a VTuber. She's a cloud VTuber. She's actually really cool. She has a really beautiful voice. I feel like she would be an amazing voice actress as well. Definitely recommend her trying it out. But yeah, she wants to ask you a question now. She wants to ask you a question.
Oh yeah.
And the next question for our spin the wheel for today will be an embarrassing story. Do you have an embarrassing story you don't tell people very often?
I know everybody's done it before. When you're working at a job or something, and then you're like, you know, oh, have a good rest of your day, or that you say something, or like, have you done that before? And you're like, thank you, you too, and then it's not a question or answer where you're supposed to say you too. It's like kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, you enjoy your meal as a waitress, and like, oh yeah, you too. You realize like, well, they're not gonna eat.
They don't eat.
They don't eat. They don't eat. Waiters and waitresses never eat. How dare you assume they eat? How dare?
I'll be like, oh, I feel embarrassed that I said that.
I've done that before. I've done that many times. Like, people have done that to me too. You know, I work at a retail, like not retail, but a rental service where I rent out cars. And when I rent out cars to people, I always tell them, hey, enjoy your trip. And they always like, hey, you too. I'm like, I'm not gonna go on a trip. I'm just letting go back to the branch.
See, like, I'm not going on a trip. I wish I was.
I wish I was. That'd be cool. Just renting off a freaking Audi and Mercedes Benz to someone, and now I get to go back into my Honda Civic. You know, but yeah, I love my Honda Civic. I love my Honda. I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, no, I don't agree. I like it. I like it. Sweet, sweet. Now, next question I have for you is that you are a Red Panda VTuber. Am I correct?
That's right. That's me.
You're also a Sailor VTuber out there, huh?
Sailor Admiral.
There's not many ship VTubers out there, so this is actually really impressive. I really like that.
You gotta, you know, that's me. I live on the ship. That's where I go. I sail the seas.
Sail the seas. Have you ever thought about being a pirate VTuber?
Arg, no, because if I'm a pirate, then I'm a steal stuff. But you know, I fight pirates. That's what we do.
Yeah. We don't want to steal things. We don't sail the seven seas when it comes to anime stuff, right? We don't pirate anime stuff, right?
No.
Yeah. No. We don't do that. We don't, guys. Right, guys.
Right.
You guys don't pirate any of the anime stuff. You're a professional sailor. You know, pirates over there. Right. Totally good. Sailor Sunshi Trina. She can be a princess of the planet 9. Oh, that's nice.
That'd be cool. That's me.
Yes, that's a cool one. That's cool. And you're instead of the water, you sail to space. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be really dope.
Space. Woo!
Space. Whoa! All right. What do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out from everyone?
I would say my voice acting, and that because not a lot of people, well, some people, but not a lot of people do like voice acting professionally. So I would say that's what makes me stand out, along with doing the singing and dancing thing too. So voice acting, singing, and dancing, I do it all. Yeah.
I like that. That's so cool. I like that. Star Admiral, the world of tomorrow. Sounds catchy. I like that. That's very good.
That's me.
The world of tomorrow. I love it. I am the pirate on the ship. Tony, you're a pirate. Oh no. Now watch out. Watch out. You probably shouldn't have said that.
Watch out.
No, she probably has some really crazy guns on her ship. You gotta watch out.
Pew pew.
Exactly. See, pew pew indeed. Pew pew indeed. One. So going back to your streaming days and the couple of content you'll be releasing later this year, any games you're looking forward to stream, or do you have any cool projects in the making that you're really excited to show off?
Well, yeah, so right now I'm gonna be part of an idol group, and right now the auditions are open, so we're looking for 3 more talents that can sing and dance with me, and we'll sing songs and be 3D and dance together and have practices together. So that's like the super cool thing I'm doing, and auditions just opened today, and people already applied, so I'm happy about that.
Nice. Well, hey guys, if you guys want to get into an idol group, idol culture, definitely this is a good one to go for. You know, do the dancing and the singing. Go for it. Go for it. It'd be cool. I'm Animal's pet bird. I see. Makes sense. Well, it's always good to see you, Misa. Always great to see you, even as a bird on the ship. You gotta have your birds.
That's my bird.
That's your bird. Don't mess with the fleet. Never mess with the fleet. We do not mess with it. Cool. I love it. Next question for you, and that is any games you like to play with your fans, your community. You seem like you have a very lively community here, and it's always nice to hang out with them. You did mention you do like a kind of like an anime watch along at cons, but do you do any anime nights or any kind of VR chats?
Yeah. I just did a VR chat meet and greet one last, I think on Monday. We did on Monday or Tuesday. And then also we're doing an anime watch party or movie watch party on June 10th. So like in 2 weeks. So, yeah.
That's be cool. I love to see that. Nice. Well, go check her out. Definitely go check her out. She has some really good taste in anime and video games, apparently. So I love to see that. Well, let's get into more of your design of your model. Okay, your model is actually really cool and unique because it's a sailor kind of style. What's the thoughts that went into the design of your model?
Well, you know me. I am the admiral, so of course I have to have a uniform. My hat is like the biggest inspiration with it, and the outfit is the uniform. And because of being a sailor, I'm also, again, bringing my U.S. Navy IRL self into it. So basically that was my inspiration. So like looking at admiral uniforms in real life and then putting it into my model too.
Nice. I like that. That's actually really, really cool. All right.
Yeah.
So it's good to have it. Now, with your design, you say you're a red panda, but I don't see too much red panda like design with you. Was that on purpose?
Oh, I can transform, and I also have my son. You want to see my son?
Let's see your son.
Here.
Oh my God, he's so adorable. You look how adorable he is. He's a good boy. Oh, he looks so happy. Time Helston balls. Henshin balls. Yes, he's the real admiral. He's the one in charge. Actually.
Correct. That's right.
Cool. If you want to transform, definitely go for it. We can definitely see your new other model too.
Okay, I will transform into a red panda.
Oh snap! She's gonna be a red panda.
Red panda, I'll come back. Back.
Her transition takes a bit, and she turns invisible. She turns invisible.
Yeah.
She will spawn back with us. She'll spawn back.
I will spawn back. You will see me.
Yep. 100%. Oh, there you are. Oh, look at you. You look maid. You look maid.
Made red panda here.
That's so cool. Okay, that definitely looks more like a red panda right there. Definitely more red panda.
Yeah. Not a squirrel, by the way.
Yeah, less of a squirrel, more of a red panda, especially with the tail and some of that. Cool. I'm guessing this is an older model before you became admiral. Does that sound right?
Well, actually, this is my transformation, so I alternate between the two.
Oh, okay. I like that. A 4-eared maid. I know she has 4 ears. You must have to hear all the good stuff when she's on a ship, right?
Exactly. You have to hear everything.
I hear everything. Exactly. I hear everything. Well, I like it. That's a really cool design. What's your thoughts on your own design personally?
I love it. I'm so happy that I could be admiral and then I can also be a red panda too. That's the best part. Human and a red panda transformation. I can be the best of both worlds.
Exactly. 100%. I love it. What is your favorite part about each design?
I would say definitely the ponytails because I love the ponytails, the twin tails. That's my favorite. Twin tails all the way.
Twin tails all the way, guys. This is the best twin tails. 100%. They're always the best. I like that.
Exactly.
Cool. And now let's get into a little bit. You mentioned a little bit about it in the very beginning, but you can go into more details on it if you'd like to right now. It's your lore and backstory. Do you have any lore and backstory?
Okay, so my name is Trina, and I was like one day, I'm gonna be a good leader. I'm gonna get stronger. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to work out. I don't know how to exercise. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna join the Navy and be a good sailor. And then I climbed the ranks, And then one day I became the admiral, and now I'm in charge of my own ship, and here we are today. Boom.
Wow. Boom. See, hard work pays off. And look at her. If she can do it, anyone can do it. Is that right?
Exactly. Anyone can do it. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it.
Exactly. And I do love this. I do love this as a alternate backstory. She was bitten by a radioactive sailor and she turned into a sailor. She was bitten by a radioactive sailor on one arm, and then on her leg she got bitten by a radioactive red panda. And that's what happened.
And that's what happened. That's the alternate version.
That's the alternate version. That's the quickie version.
Yep.
I love it. If you want to switch back to your other model, you totally can, or you can keep this model for the rest of the show.
Okay, I will transform back to Admiral.
Admiral. She'll disappear for a little bit. Don't worry. She actually turned into a slice of cheese. That's her new model right now.
I turned into cheese. That's what happened.
Yeah, she's toxic. Awesome.
I was cheese now.
No, she was cheese. Attention on deck, guys. Gotta make sure we have our salutes up. Have a salutes up.
A salute to the giraffe.
Up. Well, make sure you guys have your heads up high so she can see. I can see now. She's like when you guys are kind of slacking off, her head just pops up. I was like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing,
huh? What are you doing?
Huh?
I'm watching you.
Yep, she's watching from all the way up there. What else can your mom do?
I can have video game controller.
Ooh, I like that. Those are cool.
And my face like this. Heh.
Yeah.
Heh.
And a little smug. I
can do this too.
The nose is so close to the face.
No.
Oh no. Yep. Oh,
I'm
shit. No sleep. Oh, that's what it means? I no sleep.
No sleep.
Looks so see it. Oh,
Big
that's
sad.
your head. Your mouth.
Yeah, I can do a lot of crazy
Ooh,
things.
a yandere. This is a yandere look right there.
Yandere version. But yeah, I do a little bit.
I love it. That's so cool. All right, next question for you is that, with that said, what is your thoughts of the VTuber community at the moment?
Hey, I really like to see like all the new VTubers coming out, because I feel like VTubers are like pretty much like I would say like they're getting really like mainstream. Like a lot of people actually know what VTubers are, and now more people are transitioning to becoming a VTuber. So I'm like, wow, look there. And again, there's a design for everything. So you think of something, yeah, there's gonna be a VTuber for it. So I really like that. Everyone's so creative.
That's so cool. I like that. I do like the creativity. That's the main thing I love about VTubing, is the creativity that comes involved with it. And I do like that it's getting more popular, and people are considering that as their form of content. I like that. Like I said, I hope it gets up and transitions to a even bigger media. So hopefully it just keeps on growing.
Right. So.
Next one. Yeah, no, certain chumbas are even opening baseball games. I know, right? If they're able to get into baseball games and do that kind of stuff, I think that's a pretty big step. But with that said, we do have another spin for Misa. Misa actually has another spin for you. Let's do another spin. This is Misa's question for you, so let's see what kind of questions she has. This is a fun one. What's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. The
Gardevoir.
family.
Oh, okay. I like that. Gardevoir always has the really cool designs. I like them a lot, and they're known for their singing, kind of a little bit of singing. So that fits you very well.
Yeah, I love them. I always have to have her on my team.
You gotta have her on your team. Yeah, I have her on. I like that. That's so
forever.
Cool. Always forever. Wait. Sorry, if that sounded weird, I apologize. There's a gnat that sometimes gets onto my pop filter on my mic, and sometimes I have to kill it because it's been bothering me this entire time.
Uh-oh.
So I had to kill it. So I killed it. No more gnats flying around. Cool. Got it. Sorry. Put a pause onto everything just to kill the little tiny bug that's been bothering me all the time. I gotta kill it. Sorry. Oh, but
you
got
to.
Got to. You probably deal with a lot of bugs out in this. Actually, that's a good question to ask. Do you guys deal with a lot of bugs out in the middle of the ocean? Is there even bugs out in the middle of the ocean?
There's no bugs on the ocean, but they hide on my ship.
They hide on your ship?
Yeah, they hide on my ship to survive.
Oh, well, you gotta go get rid of them. Get rid of all those bugs.
Bug repellent. Next port.
Exactly. 100%. Come on, my crewmates, the crewmates, guys. You need to go kill all those bugs. You gotta get all those bugs. Gotta make sure the ship is all nice and upbeat. All good. Cool. I love it. All right, well, next question for you I have is, what changes has you started from when you first started streaming compared to now? Ask her about the
changes have you noticed?
Centipedes are not fun.
Yikes. Well, I noticed with streaming, there's a lot of different trends. Like most people, in the beginning, it was mostly like idol culture and like, because of HoloLive and stuff, they were like, you can't talk about your family and stuff. And now recently, a lot of VTubers are like, oh, I'm pregnant. I have a family now, which is awesome. Congratulations on your baby. And a lot of people are more open to it, which is really, really, really cool.
So when you started streaming compared to now, what changes have you noticed on your own personal quality, like how you do everything?
Okay, on me, like when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to stream.
Everyone was like that.
I was struggling. I didn't even talk like in the mic. I didn't talk like a lot. It was like, one of those quiet, silent streams because I don't know how to talk or anything.
Oof, you don't want to stick with that. Try and make sure you talk a lot.
Yeah, and so it's cool. It's kind of cool to like watch old streams and be like, oh, I used to do this, and now here I am, now I'm streaming and I, have a model and everything. Now it's not like quiet, silent stream anymore.
Nice. Well, that's still really cool. You're getting better at communicating and talking, and I bet it's a lot of fun. I love it. Well, let's get some fun facts with you guys. We're actually going through this interview talk show pretty quickly. We might actually be able to finish it before the 2-hour mark. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to ask some questions, definitely go for it. You guys have any question you want. I think she might have limited the questions to non-squirrel related questions, but maybe.
No squirrel questions,
No squirrel questions, so you guys will watch out for that one. But first, let's get to the most hardest answered question of the night. Are you ready for it? What is your favorite video game or video game franchise?
So difficult. How can I choose just one?
All right, so I told you is the hardest question. It's always difficult for everyone.
I would have to say my favorite video game franchise would have to be Pokemon, just because since childhood I've been doing that, and I've been playing like almost all the games. There was only one game that I skipped from the series, and I've also been watching the anime since I was a baby too. Pokemon all the way, 100%.
Pokemon's a good one. I love Pokemon too, so I think this is a really nice set to get into. And I'm pretty sure if you tried any of like the modded Pokemon before, like the ones that are like the fusion kind of Pokemon.
The fusion one, yeah, the fusion Pokemon.
That's a cool one. Have you tried that one on? Or at least streamed it?
Yeah, I tried like the Nuzlocke challenge. Oof, it was rough.
Yeah, no, trust me. I tried to do Nuzlocke challenge. I failed it miserably. I could not do it. Like, I like the randomizer. The randomizer ones are like a lot of fun. I do like prefer doing those. But the Nuzlocks, I can't get past, like, I think the farthest I've gone is like past like the 3rd gym. After that, I just like lost all my Pokemon. I was like, cool, well, I'm done. No more Nuzlocke.
That's it. No more.
How do you feel about crossover fan works, illustrations, animations, and comics?
I think it's cool. I think everyone's so creative. They could do crossover things. Like there was like something that I didn't think about, like a comic on like My Hero Academia and Spider-Man. I thought that was really like interesting. Really like cool. No one really thought about that until the artist made it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could see that.
Ooh. That's a good one. I love it. And then Fartin over here with his twerkins, the twerkins of the Among Us. I love it. Hey yo. Tony asks, how cool is your mod team?
Cool. They're so cool. You know,
Very cool.
There's always a lot of people behind the scenes that help out, and I couldn't do it without the people supporting. So
Without the people supporting, you gotta have the support.
Got to. You have to.
Agree. Trina's the best that ever was. Like no one has ever seen Anna, right? To catch her is the very test. Train her is your call. Is that how that works?
That's right. That's exactly how it works.
Exactly, guys. That's how it works. That's how it works. Awesome. Well, Misa has another spin for you, so let's get another spin going.
Ooh.
A cat person or a dog person?
Oh, so actually, I'm getting a dog very soon. So actually, I
dog
think in
person.
a few days, I'm getting a puppy.
I like that.
Yeah.
What kind of puppy is it?
It's gonna be a mix of a Labrador and a Bloodhound doggy.
Ooh, you already have a name for him?
Yeah, his name's gonna be Boots.
Boots, I love that. Boots is a good name. I like that. She has yet to catch me on Umbreon, aka best Pokemon ever. True, Umbreon's great. Yeah, just have to worry about it. You have to worry about not teaching it any fairy type moves. That's the mistake I made. So 100%. Okay, cool. All right, next question for you. Next question is you could live in any video game anime world. What world would you like to live in?
I mean, I would say Pokemon too, because who doesn't want to have Pokemon?
Good
as
answer.
pets?
It's a good answer. I love
Yes.
it. Like I would love to live in the Pokemon world, obviously.
And we can have Pokemon battles. That'd be so fun.
Right? It'd be so good. I'd love to see that. That'd be cool
We'll
to see.
go to Pokemon school too.
Oh yeah, you learn about the Pokemons and the interactions of peoples. I love it. Guys, let's make Pokemon be real. Can someone do that for me? Make Pokemon real?
Please, make it real.
Make it real, please. 100%. Next question for you, and that is, if you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
If I could collab with anyone, I would totally want to collab with. I want to collab with Iron Mouse because that'd be so cool.
Iron Mouse would be amazing. Dude, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. I bet you guys would hit off very well. It'd be really nice. Iron Mouse is such an inspiration to all people who are in the VTubing space. She's like the best. So I can't wait to see just her story keep on blooming, keep on getting better. And I really hope that one day you get to be able to hang out with her. That'd be so cool.
Sing a song with her.
That'd be so cool. Singing one song, at least one song. Yeah, really nice. And then what's next? What would you like to accomplish? What's your goal?
My goal. Well, I really underline really want to do a 3D concert. I want to do VTuber concert.
That'd be cool to see you do that. And hey, going into the agency that you're going to be getting into, the idol group, it sounds like it's going to be coming up pretty near.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm really excited to do the idol group, so I can finally make my dream come true of doing a concert.
I'd love to see that. That'd be so cool to see. I'd love to see that. All right, cool. No problem. All right, are you ready for the last question of the night?
Yeah.
Cool. Last question of the night for you guys. This is one of my favorite questions to ask. I asked this to every VTuber. I even asked this question to Iron Mouse herself. Yeah, in a way, Iron Mouse was on my show. I only asked her one question, and it was on a panel to ask her all these questions. But technically, I asked her a VTuber behind-the-scenes question. So, in a way, I lived my dream of having her come on my show. So, isn't that great?
Nice.
So, you'll answer the exact same question she asked. And the question is, any advice for those who want to get into streaming / VTubing?
Yes, absolutely. You want to be a streamer, you want to be a VTuber, start now. You don't need any fancy equipment. Just start now. You can teach yourself again on YouTube and tutorials online. Google search how to start streaming correctly. Download the OBS, download your Streamlabs, and just start today. Doesn't matter about your microphone. Just see if you like doing it and then do it.
And also, do not fall for any of the traps, because when you start getting into streaming, you might be like tempted to buy things that you don't really need. So don't do it. You don't need emotes. You don't need all those kinds of stuff. That just start streaming right now. As time goes on, if you see a content creator who has a very interesting overlay, art design, emotes, you can look up their links to their like sources of who made their stuff, and then you can buy the stuff from them. Don't do all the ads, because you'll be bombarded with so many stupid ads of like, go to our training program, buy our super cheap emotes. No, buy from actual source. Buy from a legit artist. Do not buy from AI or those weird like cheap like emote people online. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Be careful, because you know there's a lot of AI, and you want to support real artists.
True ones. Yeah, traps. Boy, don't I know that, huh, Tricko? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh?
Traps? I have like the absolute definition of non-trap. I don't even look like a girl. What a beard, maybe. Is that what a trap's supposed to be? Is a person that looks like a girl? Is that what trap is? Right?
It looks like a girl.
Yeah, right? So how would I look like a girl? No, not, we'll talk about it later. Okay, no worries, Misa. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for answering all my questions. I had a lot of fun. This was a good time. It was a really nice experience.
Yeah, it was so fun to be interviewed. I had a good and amazing time.
It was really nice. I had a great time. It was a very blast. Thank you for introducing me to a lot of the actual inside, like, tips and tricks and what it's like to be a voice actress, because that's actually very impressive and really cool. I'm really thankful for giving me your time to come on my show and talk about that for a little bit.
You know, I just, I'm happy that people can learn and, get advice. You know, when I was teaching like a voice acting class, people were actually taking like notes, and I'm like, whoa, for real? People are paying attention?
Exactly. I love it. Yeah, I even saw some people in my chat was taking notes too. So like, it's a good note taking. Like, right? You might be inspiring some people to get into the fields. That'd be cool to see.
That'd be super cool.
Great interview, Skipper. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank
it's a really
you.
Good one. Well, definitely. Where can people find you? Where can people get to know you and all the cool things you do?
Find me on Admiral Trina. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on X. You can find me on my website. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. Pretty much everywhere except Facebook.
You know what's fair. Wow, I did this like so terribly. I don't know why I did this weirdly. Yep. So go check her out if you have not checked her out yet. Oh wait, I have to wait 36 seconds before I can shout her out again. What the frick?
36 seconds.
I guess I have to wait 36 seconds for some reason. Anyway, but yes, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. I really appreciate you guys coming on the show and having a lot of fun with us. I always love being introduced to new people and new communities. So thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you for coming on my show again. I really do appreciate it. And talking a little bit about yourself and your content career. While we wait for 36 seconds to come up, while I can do another shout out for you, how about we get a raid to go, and you are the first one we will send the raid to. Like, do you want to do you have anyone streaming right now we can send the raid to? I like to offer the first suggestion to my guest. Thanks for streaming, of course. Thank you for coming on my show.
We can do my friend Gavin. He's a goblin VTuber. Maybe you could also do an interview on him maybe next time too.
That'd be cool. I would love to. I love interviewing all VTubers. If you're a VTuber, you are probably going to become my show. The only rule I've been kind of starting to do now is that I've mostly just been asking people they have at least streamed for a year before like you come on my show, because it is nice to have people who have a lot to talk about. You know.
Of course.
All right, but let's give this a goblin VTuber a raid. It's probably an awesome person, so let's go check him out. Gavin Stoneheart, I love it. He's playing Surviving Mars, so hopefully he can survive March. So let's go give him a nice raid and check him out and all that stuff. That again, thank you guys so much for coming by. You guys are all freaking amazing. Thank you for giving me your time and love meeting you guys. If you haven't yet, go give her a nice watch and follow, because she has a lot in the plans, a lot of really cool stuff to check her out in. And of course, if you guys like to check out a new VTuber, I host this show each and every month. Actually, no, each and every week. Sorry, each and every week we get to know a brand new VTuber. Tomorrow we have another amazing VTuber to check out. So sit back, relax, come by to me if you ever want to check out some new VTubers. Until then, I hope you guys all enjoy your amazing days. Thank you so much. And thank you. Attention, everyone. Make sure you guys give Gavin all the loves as well. So definitely go check it out. And don't leave Discord yet, okay? Miss Amaral, don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Well, I'll stay here.
Hey, cool, awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.